And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Taking a look at Milwaukee. So far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November.
And guys, this is a difficult situation, struggling for wins as of late. The second game of a back-to-back, I don't care who you are. These games are tough.
Yeah, everybody knows that. I mean, it's a challenge. The funny thing is you have to compensate for it, but also not focus on it. It can't be central in your thinking. This game is psychological, and if you think you're at less than your best, that can have as big an effect as anything on you.
Here's Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Bazemore on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And stolen by Bazemore. Outside Bradley. Here's James. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Giannis. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
You got to love the heart that Giannis has. I mean, it's just on full display how he loves his team, he loves his community, he loves playing the game, and he really always makes an extra effort to help and support other people. He's an impressive young man.
Here's Connaughton. It's blocked. Bazemore for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, that was one where I thought they had a real chance to pull that one out. But, you know, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
And now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Frank Vogel. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. To the paint. Pass to Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's James. And that one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing each other.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Some changes for the Lakers. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis dunks it down.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
Rondo with the ball. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And the slam Slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lakers ball. "19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Monk. Tries the spin move. Back to Anthony. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Here's Monk. Off the inbound, no good. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where
the court. Come on and get down for your Bucks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Pass to Bradley. Driving the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Bucks leading by 7. Giannis outside. Giannis dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
6 to shoot. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one's good by Davis.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James in the post. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. And he's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you for stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You know, there was a time when Giannis wasn't too comfortable on catch and shoot jump shots. That's not the case these days, and that's a testimony to his hard work.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 14. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Good on the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. The rebound by the Lakers. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
Anthony drives in. Pass to Monk. Out to Anthony. .116 left here in the second. Pulls up on the wing. And the Lakers with another miss. Bucks leading by 13. And Holiday throws it down.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Howard misses.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Both free throws good from Holiday.
Well, if you want to get an idea of just how valuable Drew Holiday can be to a team, look at what the Bucks gave up to get him in 2020. A bunch of first-round picks and some pick swaps as well. And they're pleased that they got it.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trailed by 21. Back to Rondo. And that's going to be a travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. It'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bazemore's got 7.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
No good on the second free throw. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Allen for the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 19. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
LeBron James.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And it's Westbrook missing. Bucks leading by 19 points. Got a piece of it. Bucks passing it around. Holiday gets the bucket.
Extending out the range. Mr. Holiday drew from way out there.
James. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
James looking it over. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes.
Giannis outside.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the 3rd. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's James. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control. Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Los Angeles shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Holiday. .36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Back to Rondo. Excellent D there from Holiday.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, running away. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Now LeBron looking to get it going. The shot is good off the backboard. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs.
You know what? Got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions are must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Davis sends it back. Here's Westbrook. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Connaughton. Off target from 3-point range. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The shot by Monk is no good. Bucks leading by 23. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. He had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Pass to Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And they double up Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, great effort on defense there against the guy who... He makes that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And that's an intentional foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Now here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And he knocks down.